Hey guys, Rachel here with Flow State. Today is seated yoga core. All you need is a yoga mat and yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and get started for some core work. Let's start in an all fours position and then melt back into a child's pose. Hips sinking towards the heels, lengthening through fingertips. Inhale forward into your kneeling plank. You could also do full plank. Lower down for an optional push-up and press back. Melt back into your child's pose. Inhale forward into your kneeling or full plank. Hold here or add that push-up. Press back, sink into hips. Inhale forward, kneeling plank, lower lift. Let's do this one more time. Sink back into hips. Inhale forward, kneeling or full plank, lower lift, and press back to your child's pose again. Now take a seat, kick the legs around out in front. Let's take a little tabletop to activate our posterior core and open our shoulders. So feet planted on the ground, hands planted on the ground, fingertips can point out to the sides or towards the heels, whatever feels best for you. Lift up on glutes. Find your glutes. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, we could challenge ourselves by lifting one leg. Try the other leg. Lift up. Let's do that again. At your pace then. Slowly march the legs. Good. Lift and down. Lift and down. Find your pace. Breathe in and breathe out. We're starting to feel this in the shoulders as well. Lift up through heart center. 3, 2, 1. Sink down, rest, butterfly. Grab hold of your toes, lengthen through heart center, and melt forward just a little bit. Reposition in a seated form. Knees bent, feet out in front. Roll back, half roll back, engage through your core, and sit up again. That's it, let's do it again. Half roll back, inhale up. Half roll back, inhale up. This time, half roll back and open one arm, sweeping out to the side, back to center. Half roll back, sweep, inhale, center. Good, continue. Open and reach. Open and reach. Find your pace, find your core. Think about really drawing your core center in as you lean back, kind of carving out through those abs, full support. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more time, reach and up, and wonderful boat pose. Lift the legs up, find your balance. You could lift one leg, both legs. You could fly the hands. You could straighten the knees. Find your boat. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. Come on, hold it again for one more breath. And melt the tabletop, feet down, hands down, lift up through heart center. Nice, breath in and breath out. Lower down, butterfly, knees to the sides, grab your toes, lengthen through heart center, and then melt forward. Maybe rock a little side to side, release. From here, reverse plank. So legs are out in front. Basically, it's the same thing as tabletop, but now the knees are straight. So tabletop will always be your option because reverse plank is gonna be harder. Go ahead and lift up through hips. Oh wow, yeah, now we're feeling our whole spine, glutes, hamstrings, that whole posterior chain across the shoulder blades as well. Think about lifting up through hips, maybe point the toes, lift the hips a little higher. We could also take a one-legged plank. You could bend one knee, put the foot on the ground, help yourself. If you took that option, let's switch to the other side. Lift up, good. Breathe in, breathe out, and lower down. Wonderful. Now roll your whole body down all the way to the mat. Reach the fingertips overhead. Roll up. Good, one more time. Roll down, reach the fingertips overhead, and roll up. Nice. From here, half roll back into your boat pose. You can hold your boat, or we could take boat to canoe. Right. So drop down to your shoulder blades, straighten your knees, and then pop back up to your bent knee boat. Drop down, sweep up, Nice. Drop down. Sweep up. Beautiful. Drop down. Sweep up. Now you might feel some work in your neck too. Drop down. Sweep up. That's okay. We want to have all of our muscles firing. We need to have strong neck muscles as well as core muscles. Down and up. One more time, guys. Let's do it. Take it down and up. Just in time. Take it down and release all the way to the mat. Let's take some hip bridges. Feet flat on the mat. Bridge those hips up. Lift the hips up to sky. We've got an option here. We could interlace the fingers underneath the glutes and walk the arms underneath the body. Yeah, so now we've got this wonderful chest expansion as well. We can get the hips even higher here. Think about a nice long neck. Your feet planted on the ground, all of your toes in your heels. Breath in and breath out. Your core is active, your glutes are strong. Draw your knees inward just a little bit more weight on your big toes for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, slowly bring the hips down, one vertebra at a time. We're gonna take some twisting or rotating, abdominals for our obliques, both legs up to the sky, legs up the wall, fingertips behind the ears. We're gonna rotate then. We'll do our rotating crunches with legs up the wall. Rotate and center, rotate and center. Nice work. Lift and lift option. You could drop one leg as you rotate in. Rotate and rotate. Think about lifting a shoulder blade up off the mat. Nice. Lift and lift. Good, we're thinking about a long spine and just finding those obliques with our rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1, and nice work. Head down. Hands could be to the mat or hold them above the chest so we don't accidentally overwork our shoulders. Reverse curls. We're gonna pop the toes up to the sky. Pop and pop. That's it. So there's a little bit of momentum, but mostly it's kind of peeling the tailbone off the ground, popping the toes up to the ceiling. Lift and lift. Excellent. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now we're starting to feel it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. And good. Feet to the mat, hip bridge again. Lift those hips up. Now single leg bridge. One leg is up to the sky. Lower the hips, lift the hips. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Yes, we are feeling those glutes. We're also getting a nice hamstring stretch here while we're at it. Alternative, you could put the ankle over the knee, and it feels like I can get a little higher because both legs can join the party here and help out a little. Whatever works for you. We are rocking and rolling. You are thinking about your glutes. We are firing those glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Let's start with that leg straight up to the sky. See what we can do. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Nice work. Down and up. Our core is more than just our abs. Our core is all of those muscle groups that attach our torso to our extremities and everything in between. There we go. Maybe cross the ankle over, lower lift, get a little higher. Think about keeping the hips even. Now we're starting to feel it. Put the work, your mind into that glute muscle. Down, up, down, up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. All right, final hoorah. 30 seconds of crisscross. Rotate your bicycle. Yes, and yes. Let's finish strong. Exhale on the edges of your rotation. Inhale through center. Yes, nice work. I'm timing us. We're halfway through our 30 seconds here. Nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and you did it. Rest the head down. Stretch the fingertips long. Fingertips to one wall, toes to the other. Breath in and breath out. Bent knees, feet to the mat, gentle spinal rotation. Roll the knees to one side. Roll the knees to the other side. Back to center. Roll onto your side body, press up to a seated position. And thank you so much for joining Flow State for our seated yoga core 10-minute workout. Have a great day.